Alright, power strips. So everybody has them, but the design is a little outdated nowadays for a number of reasons. First is the power button itself. It sticks out a lot. It's so easy to turn things off by just kicking it under your desk or even having things fall on it. Second is the outlets themselves. So sometimes you need more outlet space, and other times you only need one. Alright, so the solution, a modular power strip. So my prototype only has one outlet, but it features a sunken in power button and a detachable outlet that can rotate. So after finding some free vlogging music on SoundCloud, some materials you're going to need include HDP stock, some female disconnects, male disconnects, some copper solid wire, some insulated copper solid wire, an outlet, some magnets, and the inside of an existing power strip. Alright, so taking some layout die, I marked up the HDB to figure out where the drill holes were and to roughly mark out the shape of what I would be cutting out. So I used the center finder to find the origin on my HDB block and end mill, and then a 1/2 inch drill bit to drill out a pilot hole, and then a 1/2 inch end mill to hollow out the inside, which took me about 2 passes to get to the depth I wanted. So I used a 1-inch end mill to hollow out the female part of the connector, and after some vigorous sanding and filing, the power button housing was complete, and I had to make 2 of them. So for the outlet housing, it's the same deal, just center finder, pilot hole, end mill, sand, file, and that's what it looks like. And again, I had to make 2 of these. So I used a circular drill bit to drill out the male connectors and very carefully end milled around that. So to make the coil housing, I used a 3D printer because it was a little too small and kind of hard to machine. And to make the wires that go inside, I just took sockets that were the same diameter as what I needed and just used a vise and some pliers to work the copper around it. I made 3 coils of different diameters to put into the coil housing, and so after making 2 of these, I did a continuity test between them to check the connection. After confirming that they worked, it was on to assembly, and so I put all my components into the housing, which I actually made a little too small, so I wasn't able to use the female and male disconnects, so I instead opted for crimps and electrical tape instead. So this part took a while because again, the housing was too small and the wires are kind of hard to connect that way. Here are the completed outlet and power button housings. And so nothing's fastened down right now, but I just wanted to check the connection. So I ran another continuity test and thankfully the connections ran all the way through. So to finish, I took some carbon fiber vinyl and I laid out a template for the power strip blocks, and I cut it out and laid them carefully on the surface after I cleaned it. After that, I fastened the magnets to the connectors and the product is complete, featuring a sunken in power button and an outlet that can detach and rotate.